Hey guys, it's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Once again, I am here to share some fire. Jumping on to do another web class. This one is once again a part of the Build Your Bank Challenge so that I can motivate you to do some things today that can help your business in a big way, especially if you are looking to build some serious bank. So if you're new to me, I've been online for almost 2 decades now as a web designer, graphics designer, infopreneur, and mentor to lots of entrepreneurs looking to get clear about how to build their best business online with strategy and intention. So welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're one of my OGs. Feel free to say, hey, who's up here? Hey, Quanisha, hello, my dear. Feel free to just say hey, and of course, this is always an opportunity for me to share some of my smart marketing strategies with you. Sharing is caring. So if you know somebody in your circle who needs to hear this, feel free to share this with them. And as always, if you are watching me on the replay side, always remember you can drop into the comment box, #replaysrock. So build your bank. We talked about this yesterday. I shared challenge number 1. How do you can build your bank Beyonce style, right? You know, she's dropped Homecoming. Everybody is like all up in their feelings. And I talked about some awesome things that she is doing. Number 1, learning how to, or rather, not learning, because she's not learning how to do this. She's just an awesome boss at this. Number 1, being in a space where she's just so awesome at taking some amazing older content that she's created, some songs, you know, the old performance from last year, and bringing some new material, some new experiences. That's just awesome. You know, I love to be the repurposed queen. So when I can see other queens shining and using that strategy, I definitely want to share that. We talked about yesterday how she strategically works and creates these amazing partnerships with brands like Netflix and HBO. And we also talked about how she dropped some amazing video. And when she drops them, we be like, ah! So I talked about you being more proactive about using different types of videos. Last night, I dug in really deep and I shared 3 types of videos you guys should be thinking about. Number 1, web classes. Number 2, webinars. And number 3, short shows. I gave you guys some examples of some things that you can do there. And these examples, by the way, were kind of taste testers inspired by my video magnetic marketing mastermind that we're doing right now in the mastermind. So I said to you guys, if you're in my mastermind, say that 12 times fast, right? I said, if you're in the mastermind, awesome, because we have, hey, Catherine, welcome back. We've got a live webinar tonight, so I can share some more video marketing strategies. I gave you guys a taste of that yesterday. If you're not in the mastermind, make sure that you write this down. sistersense.com/mastermind to learn about how you can sign up or try it for 30 days for $10 just to see if it's a good fit for you. Okay, so let's dig into challenge number 2, which is to create freaking irresistible offers. I call these my FIOs, okay? So I'm gonna share a couple of them with you today. And of course, hopefully this can kind of give you a light bulb moment of at least one freaking irresistible offer that you can share with your audience today. Now, it's kind of like a perfect day for me. The sun is shining, it's nice and beautiful. I'm trying to be a little cute with my little sleeveless on. The hubby is off work today. My mini-me has spring break all week, so we decided to go and see Little. Has anybody seen Little? Oh my God, it was the cutest, funniest thing in the whole world. I won't spoil it for you, but it's absolutely hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go see it, okay? Now, first, I'm going to talk to you about Little. It wasn't actually on my agenda, but this is like a perfect example of a freaking irresistible offer. So I'm going to share some examples with you there to kind of get those creative juices flowing. And then you guys can let me know if these are some strategies that you would consider trying as well. Okay, so I love AMC. We have so many different movie theaters, but the AMC theater I love. They've got some awesome AMC Stubs member perks. Tuesday in particular, they do $5 movies. Anybody? do the AMC perks. That's awesome, right? That's a freaking irresistible offer. And one of the things that I like to do when I talk about marketing is to always bring my clients into retail marketers and things that people do in the industry that just works. As they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And you'll find that a lot of retail marketers, a lot of restaurants also, they think about certain days of the week where things are kind of slow and they have like a slump, and they figure out ways to kind of, rise above the competition and bring in revenue, right? And everybody and their mama had their babies at AMC today because they were like, look, the babies are off of school. You can go to the movies. It's $5 Tuesdays. Let's make that happen, right? So I want you to think about that. What kind of freaking irresistible offer, especially on times where you feel like you might have a slump, in those slump periods, right? You're going to have your highs, but you're going to have the lows. What are some freaking irresistible offers that you can share with your audience to say, hey, want to watch a movie today, right? Tuesday, $5 deals, right? So they've got the AMC perks, which I'm a member of. You can join absolutely free. And then they got all these cool AMC perks to when you're a part of that membership, right? Now, there were two ways for me to actually go to AMC and watch this movie today with the fam. One was through the member perks, but the other one was through AT&T. Okay, so first I said to you guys, anybody have AMC perks? If you do, let me know, right? Am I the only one out there? I know they've got millions of members. So I know I'm not the only one. That's number one. But number two, anybody have AT&T? Who's your phone carrier? Verizon? Who's your phone carrier? Cellular? What is it? US Cellular? I got AT&T. One of the things that I love about AT&T is that they've got these really cool perks as well. And so they call them AT&T benefits. And on Tuesdays, they have different partnerships with they've got AMC is one of several. I know they got Regal. They've got different partnerships with different movie theaters so that on Tuesdays, you can go to the movies and bring a friend for free. I was about to say your business bestie, but you can go with anybody, right? You can go to the movies for free. Well, you can go and then bring a friend for free, which is pretty awesome, right? So literally, I think I spent less than $20 for me, the hubby, and the mini-me to go, and I did it through the AT&T benefits, right? Freaking irresistible offer. They're like, look, you could go with US Cellular, you could go with Verizon, you could go with Sprint, you could go with all these other companies, but you've been a loyal AT&T customer, and because we love you, here are some awesome perks so we can keep you. Because look, everybody looking at how they can grab other customers, right? And they try to make it as easy as possible. We'll take the line, we'll give you a free phone, right? They're trying to rise above the competition. You want to build that bank and you want to make sure that other people don't take your people. Be in a space where you create some awesome perks for your members, right? So that's something to think about. A great example of that is I have the Firestarter Circle Mastermind, and I always tell ladies, look, there's so many wonderful things that you can get. We've got our live call tonight on video marketing, but guess what? If you miss the live call, you're gonna get the replays, right? And I wanna make sure that you're staying on top of things that you need to do. So I'm also got those accountability calls for you. And I wanna make sure that if you need help, I've got all these different e-courses that you can watch and things that you can download, making sure that you've got some awesome member perks is a part of you creating an experience for your clients and customers like nobody else. Freaking irresistible offers. I love one of my business besties, one of my clients. We're going to have a renew conversation. I haven't worked with her for a couple of months. She was kind of changing gears. And funny enough, she said, okay, LaShanda, I need to reactivate my clarity calls because not only do I like having these sessions, I can't have these sessions with anybody else but you. The ideas you bring, the clarity that you bring, the support you bring, the kind of energy you bring. I can't have these calls with anybody else but you. How can you create a freaking irresistible offer for your client base? So I'm going to give you the examples that I intended on giving you today, but I just had to bring in this one because number one, I saw Little, and just being in the theater watching Little, which was totally awesome. And that little mini me, she's a producer or a director. She's doing some awesome, teenpreneur boss things. So, shout out to my girl from Blackish and Issa Rae. She's a bootstrap entrepreneur who went from YouTube to HBO. So these are just amazing women doing amazing things, right? And then I talked about Beyonce as well. So just living in a space where we have these awesome ladies who are doing the damn thing, big and small, you know, little and tall, just amazing in that of itself. But being in a space where you can, you know, virtually rub elbows and think about these ideas and how you can incorporate these ideas into your business is really important, right? Quanisha says, Sprint, I miss AT&T. I get the perks like Hulu with my net. Yeah, AT&T has a ton of perks. I ain't going nowhere, right? I ain't going nowhere. So you want to make sure that, you know, the kind of experiences that you love as a consumer, you create those freaking irresistible offers for your customers, right? So AMC member stubs, $5 movies on Tuesdays, AT&T movie perks, being able to go to the movies on Tuesdays and get a free ticket for your friend or your family member. These are all awesome and cool things that they do. I want you to you turn the wheels, you know, turn the wheels and think about some things that you could do in that same right? In that same way to make people super, super excited about being with you. So I mentioned my mastermind because I always got these awesome membership perks in my mastermind. Tonight, we're going to do a session on video marketing. I have a live webinar tonight at 7 p.m. EST. If you'd like to learn more about the mastermind, you can go to sistersense.com/mastermind. And in addition to the different membership levels that I have, I also have a fabulous 30-day $10 trial, no subscriptions, no hassles. You just sign up for $10 for 30 days to see if it's a good fit for you. You get to participate in the live sessions, plus catch the replays too. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I had mentioned to you, one of the things that I loved about the conversation we had for the Build It Boss conversation yesterday was I talked to you about Beyonce and Homecoming and all these amazing things that she has done. Watch that full one, but I gave you a kind of recap in the beginning. And I said, one of the things that Beyonce is pretty awesome at is taking, you know, her Coachella performance, taking something she did a year ago and then turning it into something brand new and making a lot of revenue, bringing Lemonade back onto the scene and making a lot of new revenue for from some old good, right? So one of the things that you can do to create a freaking irresistible offer is think about some of your old good that you've created, how you can revamp it and bring it back out there and be like, hey, this is my good for you today, right? So yesterday I talked about my Ultimate Girl Boss Bundle over at sistersense.com/UGBB, which stands for Ultimate Girl Boss Bundle. And that's me taking some of my best good in money marketing and sales, plus some of the best articles and audios and templates and challenges and courses and even webinars that I've had with ladies that are part of my Back to Business virtual conference series, putting all of that good together and giving it to you in a bundle. How can you create some new stuff using some of your older content, right? To repurpose it and create a freaking irresistible offer. So I want to share some examples of some good that I have got right here, okay? These last couple of weeks, I've been loving the fact that I get to tell you guys all about one of my new free ebooks. This is Build It Boss, the tools that I use to generate my most recent 300K in sales. It's absolutely free over at sistersense.com/BIBE, which stands for Build It Boss ebook. This is a freaking irresistible offer for people who go, LaShanda, I want to be like you. I want to generate sales like you, and I want to know how you do what you do. So one of the things that I challenge you to do today is to think about who are your people, the people who BLY want to be like you. Who's your beehive, Beyonce style, your true fans, and they would really love for you to pull back the curtain and show them your process, right? So this is a good example of that, me saying, okay, these are the tools that I use when I think about the sales that I've been able to generate and how I've been able to reach this amount of revenue, and I want to share those tools with you. It's an easy read, about 30 minutes, less than an hour, and again, you can learn more about this one at sistersense.com/BIBE for Build It Boss ebook. So think about that, guys. Think about people who come to you and go, oh my gosh, I so want to be you, and the questions they have and the kind of things that you do, processes that you have that people don't necessarily know. How can you break those things down for them in a way that they go, ah! and love you the way we love B, right? Think about that. So, okay, hold on to your horse. I'm going to share this with you. I'm super, super excited to share this with you, but I'm going to hold off on that one. This is another FIO. This is another freaking irresistible offer, but I'm going to share that with you in a second. Okay. Here's another example of a freaking irresistible offer that I want you to consider. So I mentioned to you going to see the Little movie. Y'all let me know if you saw Little. It's so cute. And then taking advantage of the, bring a friend for free movie tickets, the $5 AMC movie tickets. You want to do things that people go, woo. I can't resist. I just have to take it. I have to grab that, right? For me, I call those my LPPs, low price point products, right? So here's what I challenge you to do. I challenge you to think about an LPP $10 offer that you can create and share with your audience today. I love $10 offers. I love LPPs. It's an opportunity for those people who are new to you to get to try a little before they buy more. And it's an opportunity for you to make sure that you're focusing on and bringing back customers who are interested in getting repeat business from you. And so let me tell you, I've got my mastermind, and my mastermind works on multiple levels. There is the $47 a month level, right? There are ladies who are in my mastermind and they pay me about $300 a month to work with me directly for about 3 hours a month, a combination of calls, but also me helping them with different projects, right? So for anywhere between $47 to $397, there are different levels of my mastermind. But I want to make sure that there's a level that people can come into and try a little before they buy more to see if it's a good fit for them, right? Which is why I have this Sister Sense Firestarter Circle $10 30-day trial. I've been doing these and I bring it out and then I pull it back in and put it back in the vault. I've been doing these for a couple of years and a lot of ladies like that. It's like a no fuss, no anxiety, low commitment. If I like it, I can stay because there's no auto subscriptions. If I don't like it, I'm done after 30 days. That kind of experience, right? That's for my mastermind. It could be any products that you have. Think about a great freaking irresistible offer, a $10 offer that you can share with your audience. Funny enough, I did a late night live yesterday and I shared video marketing strategies, 3 types of videos you guys can think about creating, 3 of my favorite video marketing tools. And also I talked about 3 types of topics you can talk about when it comes to video content creation. That was a late night live. And I was like, look, we are going to dig in as far as video marketing tomorrow, which is today, 7 p.m. EST. We're going to do an awesome mastermind video marketing webinar. And I said, listen, if you're not in the mastermind, go to SusanSense.com/mastermind, click the blue link, click the button to activate your $10 30-day trial. And ladies jumped on it, right? Because it's a freaking irresistible art. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. All of these live sessions and replays and being able to work with me and interact with other ladies in the circle, it's a freaking irresistible offer. So think about the kind of offers that you create for your community. Think about the kind of things that people go, oh my gosh, if I could get that from you or if I could work with you, I would be in heaven, and create a kind of experience that works for them. You can do that as an entrepreneur, and you look at big businesses like AT&T. I talked about AMC and Regal and Lowe's, these big movie companies. They're doing $5 movies on Tuesdays, $5, $10, $7, low price point LPPs. They work. So work what works, www, right? You want to work that World Wide Web, www, work what works, okay? So I'm going to actually give you guys an example of one of my tools because I see some of you guys here that weren't here yesterday, and I would love to share one of my video tools with you now. And of course, if you're not in the mastermind and you want to take a look or sign up so that you can join us for the live or catch the replays for the video marketing, magnetic marketing webinar we're doing tonight, it's $10 for 30 days. I mean, you can't beat that with a bat, right? You can go to SusanSense.com/mastermind, right? And feel free to drop that into the comment box for me. I've got a few freaking irresistible offers that I want to share with you guys right now, but I want to make sure that I can share some of my favorite video marketing tools too. Hey, Angela, so good to have you here, my dear. How you doing? How you doing? Y'all know Joey, right, from Friends? How you doing? Feel free to share this out or tag somebody who needs to hear this because, of course, sharing is caring. Now, you see I'm doing live stream with you guys. One of my favorite tools, and I talked about this last night, is my mobile ring light, okay? And I'm going to I'm going to stop it, turn it off, and turn it around so I can show it to you guys. I talked about 3 tools that I love. Watch the whole video. I'm not going to go through all the tools, but I will share this one with you now, okay? I absolutely love this one. First, I'm going to turn it off, so it's going to get a little bit dark for a minute, so you can see the difference between having the ring light on and having it off. This one you can get for either a little under or a little over $20. It's not a lot of money from Amazon. If you want to get it, you can go to sistasense.com/top tools, and there at sistasense.com/TOPTOOLS, you can see some of my favorite top tools. And I'm going to talk about a lot more of my tools as part of the video marketing webinar, but you got to be in the mastermind for that, right? But let me share this with you guys, because when I did the call I did the live yesterday, one of the ladies was like, just what you're sharing now is like changing my world. This is so great. So let me, as I make the funky face, as I stretch. Okay, so it's a USB mini ring light, okay, that's plugged into my laptop right now. Here is the ring light itself, right? You can clamp it on because it's got a clamp. I love this thing to death. I've got a bigger ring light that I spent about $60, $70 on, and it's sitting in my corner, and I'm using this right now. So number one, I get to see what you guys are saying to me via this right now, because you see me live and my phone is on this. And I love this because you can stretch it and you can put a pretty large size mobile device on that. And then you see the ring light, which is pretty awesome. Then it has the thingy right here. So I'm going to turn it back on. Then it's going to get bright, right? Woo, let me turn it on this way so you see it. So it's pretty bright, right? And then you can have different lighting settings so that you can do some mood lighting too. How do I share that with you? Okay, so you see, like, you can change the color. There's like a blue color, then there's the white, and then there's the mood color, kind of an orange color. And I mean, it's pretty awesome for like 20 something dollars. So can't beat that with a bat. Again, one of my favorite tools. So let me clamp it back onto my desk. And as I am doing that, you guys can check in with me and let me know if you can think about a $10 freaking irresistible offer that you can share with your audience today. Because like I said, I'm doing my 5-day Build Your Bank Challenge. If you missed day 1, watch the replay. You can find it here on Sistasense or on YouTube. And this is day 2 right now. Okay. So the ring light is all up in my locks. What kind of devices, if any, are you using, guys, to work on your lighting? Are you using ring lights? Are you just kind of using natural light? What are you doing to optimize your videos? Today, I've done several web classes. One of them was on 21 ways to boost your video views as an organic marketer, which is what I am. So definitely watch that replay as well. But this one is just a great opportunity for me, guys, to teach you guys some of the resources and tools that I use. And I'll be digging into more of these as part of the video marketing webinar that we're doing tonight. So look, like I said, it's $10 for 30 days. Opportunities do expire. If you want to be able to get inside of my mastermind, and there's no subscription, you try it for 30 days. If it's a good fit for you, you can stay. And if it's not, you tried. We tried. Every month inside of the mastermind, I create these profit projects so that you guys can strategically work on things that honestly are not that hard. One of the ladies, when I did my web class yesterday, she said, oh my God, LaShanda, I don't know why I was making this so hard when it comes to the video and you make it look so easy. And I'm like, that's because it is easy. Buy the $20 ring light, clamp it onto your thing, turn on your light, hit record, and create some doggone videos. Come on, create some freaking irresistible offers. So I'm going to do a quick recap of some of the FIO offers that I've been sharing with you today. Let me know, guys, if any of these are kind of sparking some ideas. And so I'm not just sharing these to share these. I want you to get off of your butt and implement and share one of these kind of ideas today so you can work on building some bank. Okay, so I said to you, just kind of reflecting on me going to AMC movie theaters to watch Little today with the mini me and the hubby. What was so great about that is I could have gone to any movie theaters. I could have done anything when it came to, I could have, I'm not going to say what I could have done, but Of all the things I could have done to watch little, I decided to go through the AMC. They have $5 perks on Tuesdays, which is a freaking irresistible offer. But they've also partnered with my mobile company, AT&T. So on Tuesdays, you can bring a friend for free. How awesome is that? So they're rising above the competition. They're giving their members perks, making sure that they keep us happy so they get our money every single month. What are you doing to keep your customers happy, right? Give your customers some sort of powerful, awesome perks. Figure out what you can do or what they want from you, okay? So awesome freaking irresistible perks for those people who are your true fans and they love all of your stuff and they love experiencing things from you. Get that thinking cap on and think about what you can do. Hey, Michelle, so good to have you here, my dear. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, okay, well, not even tonight. It's about 4 because in a little bit, I'm going to jump off here in about 10 minutes because my mastermind is happening at 7. And I want to be nice and ready for that. I got my food over here waiting for me. So that was the first thing that I said to you. Number 2, I said, listen, I love that Beyonce is so creative at taking some of her old good and making new money from that, right? So you think about her performance at Coachella, it was last year. You think about Lemonade, what was that, 2 years ago? Making new money off of amazing old content, you can't beat that with a bat. So I shared with you a great example of that, my Build It Boss ebook, which you can download for free over at sistersense.com/BIBE. And this is for the people who come to me and say, LaShanda, I want to be like you. I want to know how you did it so I could do that too, right? So create some kind of content, book, publication, video, audio, so you can think about what are some aspects of what you do that people love and want to be able to emulate, right? That's a freaking irresistible offer, not for everybody, but the right bodies, the people who love what you do and want to be like you, right? I also said to you, number 3, can you come up with a $10 LPP, low price point offer that you can share? Now, do you have to do all of these today? Absolutely not. I just want you to think about at least one of these that you can try today to build some bank. I said, by the way, my mastermind trial is 30 days, no hassles, no subscriptions. You can try it and see if it's a good fit for you, and it's $10. Right? $10 to experience the Sister Sense Fire Starter Circle Mastermind at the premium level over at sistersense.com/mastermind, right? So that's my awesome $10 freaking irresistible offer. What's yours? Think about it, come up with something. And if you already got something, whether you're watching live or be at the replay, feel free to drop it in here today. Could be you've already got a virtual offer that's maybe 47 or 27 or even 97. And you're like, look, today, I don't know what's in me. I don't know what's going on in me, but I'm going to take this $99 offer. I'm going to give it to you for 19. I'm going to take this $47 offer. I'm going to give it to you for 10. Just because, here's the deal. Let me pause for a second when I talk about FIOs, freaking irresistible offers. When it comes to sales, right? And I have a book. It's called The Simple Sales. It's a system. It's a workbook. And one of the things I talk about when it comes to sales, there are really 3 types of sales you can think about, right? Either you want to sell and work at getting better at sales, because in that moment, you're trying to just bring in as many new customers as possible. You're trying to bring in new people, and you don't care how much money you make. You're just trying to bring in new people, right? So the price is not the point. You want to bring in actual customers. That's one goal, right? And then there's another goal where you're like, look, I want to make the most amount of sales. I don't care if they're a new person or an old person. I just want to generate sales, right? And then there are instances where you're like, look, my goal is to make the most amount of money, right? I don't even care if it's like 4 people or 500 people. I want to make the most amount of money, right? These are different sales goals, because if you want the most customers, sometimes you have it at a price point that isn't necessarily going to give you a lot of money, but you're going to get some sales, right? Think about an app that's 99 cents. You got 1,000 customers paying you 99 cents. You got $1,000, right? Versus you having $1,000 product, getting 10 people to buy, and then you got $10,000. And so you only had 10 sales, but you made 10 freaking $1,000, right? There's a very big difference between getting the most customers, getting the most sales, and getting the most money. I dig more into that as part of my Simplify, Serve, and Sell simple sales system that I've created. It's called Simple because it stands for Select, Item, Market, Promote, Engage. So you select your item and you make marketing and promotion and activities and you engage your audience around that particular item. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you because it's important that as I'm sharing these ideas with you, you could today decide to take one of your larger price point offers and just temporarily drop the price, not with the goal of making the most money, but with the goal of converting the most amount of people or generating sales and getting people who maybe they know you, but they haven't tried your stuff to try, buy and go, oh, if this is what I'm getting for $10 today, come on now. I'm about to buy all your stuff. I'm about to get everything in the kitchen sink, right? That's what FIO's freaking irresistible offers are all about. For me, I personally love video marketing and I love to use videos on different levels. You don't always have to be live. You don't always have to get in front of the camera. I talked about web classes. I talked about short shows and webinars. We're going to dig into those in more detail as part of the mastermind webinar tonight, but I certainly want to make sure that I'm giving you different ranges as far as FIO offers you can consider today. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my last FIO example for today, and I'm super, super excited about this because I've been holding off on these. I didn't want to release these until I did my North Carolina weekend workshop, which I did 2 weeks ago, and so now that that's done, I'm on to the new, the good. Y'all ready for this? Okay, here it is. I love it. Okay. I got to turn down the ring light, all right? Because it's kind of bright and it's screwing up my ambiance right now. For real. All right, let's turn down the ring light. This is my Good Morning Girl Boss journal. I love it. Oh my God. I am all up in my feelings right now. So I've been working on various journal templates. This is one version of my templates. I have something called the Bestseller Bootcamp. First cycle starts May 1st. And what I'm doing with the ladies who are in the boot camp, and you still have a couple of days to register, is what I'm doing is I'm giving all my good. I'm spilling all the tea for those who say, girl, I want to be like you. Because listen, I get if you want to be like me. I want to give you my templates, my tools, so I can help you create your next bestsellers, digital products, printable products, high price point and low price point services too. For 90 days, 12 weeks, I will be working with you. Whether it be DIY, done with you, or done for you, there are 3 levels of the Bestseller Bootcamp over at sistersense.com/BSBC, which stands for Bestseller Bootcamp. You missed early registration. It was 40% off. Opportunities do expire, but you still have a few days to register if you want to join us for the 90-day experience. Again, the first cycle starts on the 1st of next month, okay? And it includes some awesome bonuses. Like you can literally get either 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, 1 whole year, absolutely free inside of the mastermind. That's one of the bonuses. Another one of the bonuses is some of my templates. I have several journal templates, right? This is I'm going to tell you what the size this is. This is the 11 by 8.5. And then I have the 8.5 by 11. There are different variations of the journal template. There are book templates in there. There are my ebook templates in there. There are my workbook template called the Big Beautiful Boss Up template bundle. And that's one of 3 templates that you're going to get. Well, no, one of 3 bundles that you're going to get in there. Plus there are fast action bonuses. There are lots of good things in there. So we're going to talk about building your products. We're going to talk about working on simple sales strategies that work, and we're going to talk about smart passive income. So I said to you, one of the things that Beyonce is awesome at when she creates her FIO's freaking irresistible offers is taking some of her best old good and making it into new good, right? So I want to say maybe a year and a half ago, I created the Good Morning Girl Boss series. What's today's date? Can somebody tell me what day it is? Hey, Keisha. Keisha says, awesome. Thank you, my dear. What's today's date? It's like either the 21st or the 22nd or the 23rd or the 24th. It's one of those. Tell me what date it is, okay? So I do different things. And one of the things that I like to do is to work on different aspects of my business at any given time. So when I started the Good Morning Girl Boss series, I said, you know what, I want to create a motivational series. And every single day of the year, I want to be able to share a really awesome motivational quote on my social media platforms. But of course, you know, you get tired and you get overwhelmed and you get exhausted and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to engage? How am I going to create 365 days worth of content? Can anybody relate? Can anybody relate? Like, you want to create all of this engaging content for your platforms, but you're like, how am I going to do this? I don't have the time. I have kids, I have family, I have work, I got things to do. Anybody, if you're an OMG entrepreneur, drop OMG for me into the comment box. Overwhelmed, manic, genius. OMG. Okay. That was me. So I wanted to do 365 days, but I said, you know what? Every start starts with a start. Right? What does that mean? Start somewhere. So I said, LaShanda, can you do 30 days of motivation? And so I sat down, I did 30 days worth of motivation. I created these custom social media graphics. By the way, you're going to get custom social media graphics if you join the Bestseller Bootcamp, because that's a part of the big, beautiful bundles too. So I have all of these awesome templates, which help me quickly create quality content, like stuff like this, right? So I created these 30 days of motivation. I opened up Google Drive and I just started writing. These are from my good morning. These are my girl bosses. I want to motivate you to get out of your bed and get out ahead and do what you need to do in the morning, right? With strategy and intention. So I did the 30 days and I was like, this is kind of awesome. So I turned the 30 days into an ebook, right? And by the way, if you go to sistersense.com/GMG for Good Morning Girl Boss, you can get the links to the ebook, the journal, the audio series, because you can get your stuff out, right? Kind of like how Beyonce has the live album, she's got the regular album, she's got the documentary, she's got concerts, she's got performances that she does with other brands. She's built her ish out. It's about multiplying it. So you don't have to always do different things, but take the thing that you're doing and share it in different ways. So I'm sharing this long story with you to say that initially Good Morning Girl Boss was just 30 social media graphics for my Instagram that turned into an ebook, that turned into a bundle, that turned into an audio series that now is the journal. Now, I know my ring light is still kind of low, and I'm going to turn up the bright and make it live and lit in a minute, but I wanted to be able to take you inside the journal. So I created the template for this journal, and I used some of my favorite stock photos, and I used some of my favorite design tools to build this, right? And then I used my favorite print-on-demand platform to put this together. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing as part of the Bestseller Bootcamp is not only giving you guys great ideas of content that you can quickly create, but I'm going to be giving you my templates, okay? This is a variation of one of my templates that you're going to get. You're going to get the journal template, you're going to get the ebook templates, you're going to get my workbook templates as part of my Boss Up Book Templates bundle that you get as a free, you're not even paying for it. You're getting it as a free bonus when you register for the Bestseller Bootcamp. Hey, Tequila, so good to have you here, my dear. It's the 23rd. Okay, good. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. So how I did this was I said, okay, I'm going to do 30 days worth of motivation, right? And any day when you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, you just find out what the date of that day is, and then you go to the number of that date in the book. So there's the ebook version. This is the journal version. Okay. So we're talking about you creating freaking irresistible offers. This is an example of me taking something that I already created, which was I wrote all the motivational parts and I already did the ebook. I made the ebook into a journal. If you guys have an ebook, you got an ebook, say yes. Put a yes in the comment box if you got an ebook. If you have an ebook, give me the name of the ebook. Put it in there. You got the link to the ebook, put it in there, right? Let's see that stuff. Can you take that same ebook, make it a workbook? Can you take that same ebook, make it a planner? Can you take that same ebook, make it a journal? I challenge you to work on creating some new good from your old good, Beyonce style. Look, if Beyonce could take her performance at Coachella, make a documentary and bring in some serious money, then bring back Lemonade. It's an old good. She's bringing it back and making new money from an album she created before. Come on now. You could do that too. You can put that repurposed queen hat on and make some new money from some old content, but you got to be smart about it. You got to be smart about it. So I want to put that ring light up, but I do want to show you the pages in here. So you can see that these are, let me turn down the ring light a little bit more. So I've created the journal template and I'm going to read out some of the messages for you. I'm trying to turn down the ring light, or can I just turn it off? I think that will help. And so the pages here, Tequila, from depression to deliverance. Come on now, Tequila. You can't tell me that you can't take some of that content from depression to deliverance and make a journal. Come on now. Come on now. On the pages, you'll see my motivational messages, that these are original messages that I've written for each day. And then you'll see oh my God, how freaking amazing is that? I did not plan to be on page 23, but you guys told me it's the 23rd, right? Look at God. Look at divine right. Look at God. God put me on page 23. Okay. So I'm going to read out the message for page 23 right now. And then I'll show you a few more pages inside of the Good Morning Girl Boss ebook. That is now a journal. Yes. And you guys, you can order your journals as well. If you want one of these Good Morning Girl Boss journals, you can order it at sistersense.com/GM for good morning, GB for girl boss. And if you want to make some product like me, if you can get my book template, my journal, well, you can get one of the journal templates. This is one. There are several variations. And I'm going to be sharing different templates with you guys as part of the Good Morning Girl Boss. As part of the bestseller boot camp. So, okay, let me tell you the message for day 23, which is today. And let me turn back on the ring light so I could get my live and lit on for real. All right, let me turn up this light right here. All right, yes, yay, okay, let's bring in the brightness. Okay, so every day you can write in this journal. It's a 31-day motivational series, and there's space for you to write in the journal every single day. But every day you can read the message for that particular day, okay? So here is day 23. It says, are you broken, boss? The foundation of everything is your best you. Are you healthy, boss? I'm tongue-tied. All right. Rewind. Are you broken, boss? The foundation of everything is your best you. Are you healthy, boss? To have a healthy self, you must heal thyself. Nothing is more true. If you are breaking, boss, take a break, because breaks are important too. Don't feel bad, boss. For all to be whole, you need to be whole. Above all, take care of you. These are motivational messages that I've thought of for myself as an entrepreneur, that I've thought of when I think about other entrepreneurs in my circle. And every single day we need somebody to pour into us just as much as we are pouring into other people. Amen. Sometimes folks can be draining, for real. And in order for you to be in a space where you can do the things that you need to do, you need to be able to tap into motivation. And you also need to be able to write down the things that are on your heart and in your mind and that are floating all over the place. I love journaling. I love having notebooks. So being able to create these journals, you don't understand. Not only have I been quietly working on my journals, because this is one of several of them, I've been quietly waiting to release not only the journals, but the templates so that other ladies in my circle who wants to create their own journal productions could use it. So this is the first page of Good Morning Girl Boss right here. And it says, it's so true that you cannot pour from an empty cup. So let's fill you up. Good Morning Girl Boss is here to fill your cup with a daily dose of morning motivation. So together we can supercharge your efforts to slay this day with clarity, confidence, and courage. Wake up with determination and go to bed with satisfaction by integrating the Good Morning Girl Boss journal into your morning routines. For me, just taking, even if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes to really work on your morning routines, work on yourself, be able to relax, relate, release, and write out your thoughts. Every single day of the 31-day experience, there's a message. There's a message. So let me see here. Robin says, confessions, good for the soul. Thank you for dropping your ebook in there. Think about, guys, how you can turn your content into your own journal. I'm going to be honest with you. Using my journal templates, literally, I popped in the quotes because they were already done. They were already written. They were in my previous ebook. I popped them in my template. It took me, I think, maybe an hour and a half at most to put this together. And I just love my templates. I love them to death. I'm going to read one more. I'm going to read one more message for you. Which one am I going to read? These, oh God, come on now. Look at this. Look at this Black girl magic. For real. I love the photos. These are some amazing stock photos. I absolutely love the photos that I selected. Okay, so I'm going to read this one for you. You got this, boss. This is day 17. Okay, this is me talking to you about you building your bank by creating an FIO freaking irresistible offer. Okay, so whether you use my template or you do whatever you need to do, these are just ideas floating in my head that I want to share with you, right? Thank you, E. Michelle. E. Michelle says beautiful pictures. So, okay, so day 17, the message is as follows, and these are all original pieces that I've written. I used to be somewhat of a poet, not so much anymore. I don't write poetry as much as I used to. You got this, boss. Go forth and slay the day in whatever way feels right to you. Don't doubt this, boss. You can start, chart your own course, and choose your own choices too. It's true, boss. There are lots of unknowns, so stay grounded in all that's deeply rooted within you. Find the courage, boss. They don't know it better. They can't do it better. The person in control is you. Sometimes we feel powerless, we feel out of control, we feel like we doubt ourselves and we don't got this, but you got this. You got this, and I want you to get this message. I want to get you to get this journal if you want it. I want you to get that you already have what you need to build your bank. You already have it. You don't have a money problem. You got an idea problem. You got an action problem. You got to get out of your bed, get out of your head, and do what you need to do to bring out your best you problem. That's all. That's all. We just need more of you, right? So you can build your bank today, and hopefully some of the strategies I've shared with you can help you figure out how to do just that. I am super like so when I got my journals, I was going through it, and I was making, my hubby was like, why are you making all these sounds? I was like, oh, I love it. He's like, why are you making all these sounds? I was like, I'm just so in love. When you geek out on your own stuff, nobody else can tell you, Nathan. That's when you feeling real good, right? When you doing it Beyonce style. So, all right, y'all. Like I said, those are 4 strategies I want you to consider when it comes to building your bank. Can you come up with a freaking irresistible offer that you can share today? At the very least, I said, look, can you share an LPP, a $10 offer that's going to rock the world of somebody in your circle? Because somebody going to say yes. Maybe a couple of folks say no, but somebody going to say yes. And all you need is that one yes to tell you go, go, go. Right? To tell you go, go, go. So listen, y'all, I'm going to talk to you more about video marketing. At least those of you who are in the mastermind tonight, we're going to talk about magnetic marketing video content, whether it be creating web classes, whether it be creating webinars, or creating short shows. So if you're interested in that, again, make sure that you go to success.com/mastermind to get your 30-day $10 trial. That's the only time you're going to get in my mastermind for $10. Is if you're trying it out as a newbie, you get to see if it's a good fit for you. There's no subscription, no auto subscription, no hassles. You can try it out and see if it's a good fit. And then if you want to, then you can get in official and be a part of the mastermind on a regular basis. So you don't necessarily have to do the trial. One of the ladies in my circle, she got the Good Morning Girl Boss. No, I'm sorry. She got the Build It Boss series. And so she jumped in and said, oh my God, I need to be in your mastermind. I just signed up for a year because I just need all of you for like 365 days. So if you want to do the year, you certainly can. If you just want to try it out for 30 days, you can. And you can learn more about that at success.com/mastermind. And like I mentioned yesterday, one of the ladies said to me, if I do the boot camp, because you've got your boot camp coming up, if I do the boot camp, do I get to be in the mastermind? And I said, yes, you can get either 3 months, 6 months, or all the way up to 12 months as a bonus when you register for the Bestseller Bootcamp, which starts next month. All the details are at success.com/BSBC. So alrighty, my ladies and gents, check in with me. Let me know if any of these strategies are helpful to you or give you some kind of I'm going to do that FIO idea. Feel free to do here. Of course, you can always share this and turn on alerts so that you can get notifications when I do these web classes for you. Now, depending upon my energy after I do my mastermind tonight, maybe I'll jump on here and do another late night live for you guys. We'll see how my energy is. But if you do have any web class recommendations or requests, you can also drop those into the comment box as well. If you have private questions you want to ask me, you can email sistersense@gmail.com. That's number one. And of course, number two, when you're on the sistersense.com website, you can always click the gray tab on the right and send me a voice message because I just like talking to you. So, alrighty, my dears, that's it for now. Let me go and grab some grub before the mastermind magic begins. Till next time, take care. Mwah. Bye.